When Mayor Jason Beck took office in 2023, he made public safety a top priority. An important part of this was having a police presence in every Peoria school. We're here at Apache Elementary today to learn more about the program. So, Mayor Beck, the idea of having more police protection in schools is something that's really important to you.
It is.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
For me, well, one is I'm a father of 6, right? So I have everything for everybody from a 5.5-year-old at home all the way to a 22-year-old. So all boys. And for me, making sure that our kids feel safe, that our kids have enough anxiety that they actually deal with on a daily basis anyway. The last thing that I want them to have in their life is a disruption when it comes to their education. I believe that our most precious asset in the city, in the future of our city, frankly, is our children.
Protecting our children, teachers, and schools, and giving them a safe, welcoming place to learn and grow is a shared goal among the mayor and the city council, police department, and school district. And expanding this program has been a collaborative effort. It is this shared passion for the safety of our kids that has brought this expansion to each elementary school within the city. This long-term partnership and relationship began 15 years ago with the introduction of the School Resource Officer program. School resource officers were brought to our high schools. An SRO is an officer assigned to one school permanently. Each of our Peoria high schools have one. With this expansion, an SLO, a school liaison officer, will be assigned to cover 4 to 5 elementary schools each day, making the rounds and building strong relationships with the schools and our kids.
At all levels, whether it's community, staff, it's a positive environment. It's people seeing that as public servants, both the city and the school district, we're working to make our schools safe and welcoming. And it's not just the officers on campus, it's what they bring in the relationships with the students.
And it's the relationship between officers and students that Sergeant Aponte says creates impact.
I think that having an officer to be a mentor, a figure like that, to help bridge those relationships back and to be that person for them to talk to and see as a normal person. Usually I think kids at an impressionable age see an officer in a bad situation, maybe something at home or anything like that. Where this is so great of a program is because now they see officers in a positive light, and that's their daily interaction with them. And they also know that the officers are there for safety as well. And that's where I think it's helping to bridge that gap again.
Officer Robleski is an SLO and says his day-to-day with the kids is fun and has been nothing short of positive.
You go stop in at lunch and you can see the kids and talk to the kids about what they did over the weekend, or it's always what my favorite food is. And of course, they always ask if I like donuts or not. A lot of that just making positive interactions with the community, talking to the parents, letting them know that we're there to support the teachers and support their kids in the school, being a positive role model in the community and helping the kids to feel comfortable and safe in the school.
The future of this program holds so much excitement for all who have helped make it possible. In just a few weeks since school started, the responses in regards to its rollout have been incredible.
We really celebrated having them to start the school year, and the families really responded really well, feeling that that was that extra layer of safety that our district is really adding to and taking the initiative to make sure that we are safe at school all day.
I recently received an email from one of our elementary teachers, and she said that when this program first started, some of the little kids were a little concerned on why we had officers in the school every day. And as time has gone by, they're asking her, how do they become officers now?
I've gotten more texts, more emails, more comments. I literally was at Fry's the other night with my wife and literally had parents come up and actually say things about how their kids were so happy that they actually saw a police officer. It makes you proud that you're actually trying to not only do what I believe is the right thing, but actually try to pour into the community from this standpoint.
As for the future of the program,
our goal is to really get down to, again, one officer for every school, or for at least one officer for every 2 elementary schools.
our kids, their safety and future is their priority, and this is another layer brought on to ensure that.
How do we not? This is the future of our city.